Somebody left a comment on one of my videos saying some statistic that I don't even know if it's true or not, that across all EBT households, the number one product that was purchased was soft drinks or whatever, some shit like that. And I did a video reply talking about how I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I only care if the children are fed. I only care if the mom and or dad were able to actually put food on the table in some way, shape, or form. I don't care if it's pizza rolls and pop. I don't care if it's a tuna fish sandwich and pop. I don't give a shit if it's a frozen pizza and pop where the kids fed. And this person here says, you seem to take this personally and have no objectivity with an epidemic of diabetes. Because that's all it fucking is. It's just words. Do I take it personally? Yeah, if you listen to the whole fucking video, you'd understand why. Because I grew up on government assistance. Because I grew up dirt poor. Because I went to bed at the age of 8, 9, and 10, hungry because we didn't have enough fucking food. You're goddamn right I take it personally. I take it personally because no child in this country, let alone on this planet, should have to go to bed hungry the way I did. No child at the age of 8 should have to feel pain while they lay in their bed because of the fucking hunger. You're goddamn right I take it personally. You want to tackle the epidemic of obesity and diabetes in this country? Stop looking at taxpayer-funded systems. Stop looking at who's on EBT. Stop looking at who's on WIC. Stop looking at who's on food stamps. And start looking at the prices of processed food versus natural, healthy food. You want to know why people most times buy junk food? Because it's what they can afford. Because it's infinitely cheaper than buying healthy options in a grocery store. Yeah, I take it personally because I was one of those kids. I take it personally because of the fucking upbringing I had. And I'm going to continue to take it personally until the day I'm in a fucking grave, because nobody should have to endure what I did. Nobody should have anybody else policing what their parents are putting on the fucking table as long as their parents are putting something on the fucking table. And no, I don't give a shit if it's with my tax dollars or not. I am happy that my tax dollars are going to feed somebody in some way, shape, or form, no matter what it is. I take a lot of things personally because they're things that I had to live through. I take child abuse personally. Do you leave comments on any of those videos? Because I suffered severe physical child abuse as a child. Do you come into any of those videos and go, wow, you take this awfully personally? Yeah, I do. I take poverty awfully personally because of the way I grew up. I take racism awfully personally because of the way I grew up. You want to talk to me about diabetes, but you don't want to talk to me about what it costs to get a steak or the components to a salad, as opposed to some of the processed foods that are out there. And you don't want to talk about how many people who are on government assistance live in food deserts and don't have access to healthy foods. They only have access to processed foods. You want to blame the people who are in a position to just try and stay alive rather than the system as a whole. And I'm sorry, I don't agree with that position. The societal system as a whole needs to be looked at, not what some fucking poor person is putting on the table for their couple of kids. And yeah, I am always going to take this subject personally until the day I fucking die. If you don't like that, you need to figure out how to fucking scroll.